Let's talk about how Disney World handles hurricanes. If a hurricane warning is issued and your arrival day is within 7 days of that time period, you can cancel your Walt Disney World package 100% penalty free. This is one of the biggest perks of staying on property. Booking direct with Disney or a travel agent and booking a package is having that extra security blanket. Now, what happens if a hurricane hits during the middle of your vacation? I was there during Hurricane Ian, which was almost exactly 2 years ago. That was a Category 4, so it was pretty intense. It takes a lot to shut the theme parks down. They are used to Florida's thunderstorms and volatile weather. Cinderella's castle, I think, is built to withstand winds of over 100 miles an hour. So it has to be a pretty intense storm, which is pretty rare to see. But in those circumstances, you might see the parks close. So during Hurricane Ian, the parks essentially shut down for 2 days. They closed early on Tuesday, and then they were shut down on Wednesday and Thursday. The hurricane came in over Wednesday night, so Thursday was kind of like prep and cleanup day, and then they were reopened on Friday. Now, I will say during those time periods, Disney really does their best to bring the magic alive at the resorts. There are characters there, dance parties, trivia, cast members are there throughout the whole time, just really trying to make it as upbeat as possible given the circumstances. We were staying at Disney's Boardwalk Inn, and they had like full food buffets. They even had the arcades set up for free. There were character dance parties, and they really tried to make sure that the guests staying there were still having fun. Again, another reason of staying on property. You just never know when you might be hunkered into your room. I do remember on Wednesday night when the storm was anticipated to come, we got to our room after dinner, and it was kind of eerie because down the hallway, each door had a flashlight hanging from it. So cast members were doing their best to make sure everyone was prepared in case there was an outage. Then they made sure that we brought in all of our patio furniture and had that in the room too. But even with the Category 4, we never lost power. There were a couple times where things flickered a little bit, but that was about it. Universal, on the other hand, had a little bit more damage. If I remember correctly, City Walk was like completely flooded for days. The Jurassic Park attraction literally looked like a dinosaur had taken a bite out of it. And this is why it's so important to analyze if travel protection makes sense when you're traveling during hurricane season. Because while, yes, you can cancel your trip if you haven't arrived before the storm has come, but if you're there, you could unexpectedly end up having a vacation that's extended by several days, and those expenses can add up.